To ensure that you don't miss out on the intangible information provided during our time together, I am going to ask you to please silence your cell phones. Welcome to Freshman Convocation. My name is Ornella Oluwole, and I'm your student government president here at Gordon State College. Please stand and remove any headgear as a sign of respect of the 2014 Gordon State College entering faculty.
Good afternoon. I'm Madeline Clem, Vice President of the Student Government Association, and it's my pleasure to welcome each one of you to today's convocation. Convocation gives faculty, staff, and students an opportunity to gather together in a formal assembly to commit to a successful new year. Our speakers today, Ornella Oluwole, Gordon State Student Government President, and Dr. Max Burns, President of Gordon State, will be sharing experiences they hope will give you encouragement as you begin your academic endeavors. On behalf of them, the faculty, and the staff, I welcome you to Gordon State College and wish you well on this journey.
Good afternoon. I hope everyone is having a productive semester so far and has begun settling into campus life. Once again, my name is Ornella Oluwole, and I am SGA President for the 2014 and 2015 academic year. I would like to take this time to share with you a little bit about myself. I am a senior biology major, and my ultimate goal is to become a physician. I am originally from Nigeria, but I was raised in Italy, Europe. I came to America in March 2011, with my only goal being the completion of a college program. About 2 months after my arrival, I began looking for colleges that would be able to help me meet or exceed my goals. My first visit to Gordon State College resulted from a suggestion made by a family friend. Immediately, I was smitten. It was a beautiful campus that allowed me to get away from the business and distraction of Atlanta, and it was quiet enough for me to be able to focus and study. However, what I appreciated most about Gordon was this feeling of being home. I felt at home even though I was thousands of miles away from my hometown. Gordon has proven to me that no matter where you come from or what type of beliefs you have, people can live in harmony and work together in one accord. Gordon was my first real interaction with Americans. I learned about American culture and the fact that so many things American practiced were different from my own. I appreciated those lessons so much. I came here barely knowing how to speak any English. And I'll be the first to admit that the first 6 months of my transition living in America were the hardest. Change, remember this word. Change is the word I will use to summarize the transition I went through. Everything around me was so new and different, and at times hard to accept and embrace. I remember so vividly my first few semesters at Gordon. I went to class, take notes, and immediately head back to my room. I was the type of student who would put in headphones even when there was no music playing, because I was just determined to limit the amount of communication that I shared with others because of my difficulty to interpret the English language. Now, allow me to share a short story with you. My second semester at GSC, I registered to take English 1101, hoping that by the time I began my English course, I would have developed a firmer understanding of the English language. And of course, I did not. My first in-class essay was a disaster. I made a straight F. I was crushed because I realized I was in deep trouble, and I didn't see how I could possibly get out of it. My professor at the time, the amazing Dr. Anna Higgins, pulled me aside and told me that I had a chance to pass the class, but I would have to work extremely hard to be successful in her class. And so I did. I went to the Student Success Center the same day, and Mr. Peter Egan's, which is the director of the Student Success Center, and Ms. Caesars, both at first comforted me and then planned out my path to succeed in this English class. I was very skeptical, but also placed at ease because of their optimism and encouragement. So, however, I placed my doubts aside and I listened and followed their advice. I was getting tutoring every single day. I pretty much become a regular tutee. I was writing unassigned essay, receiving feedback from my tutor, constantly working on grammar, and I was learning new words, new vocabularies. Believe it or not, this method of preparation and execution for my assignments actually worked. I ended up making an A in English 1101 and in all the English classes I took from that point on. There is a moral to this story. You can do anything you set your mind to. Just write the vision and make it plain. As a college student, you are going to have overwhelming moments of doubt and frustration. But take a deep breath. I need to take one. Clear your mind and remind yourself of your purpose and your goals. Go back to your foundation for your why. Why do you exist? Why were you created? What motivates you? What it is that you know how to do better than anyone else. Those thoughts and dreams will keep you pushing, striving, fighting, and moving you closer to your destiny. Gordon has given me the opportunity to pursue my goals during my matriculation. I had the opportunity to become a student leader, which opened the door for me to build professional and personal relationship with faculty, staff, and students. I have learned a lot at Gordon, and my student experience has been priceless. Actually, somebody made me realize something that I've never really thought about before. Every single one of you today, September the 3rd, has a 4.0 GPA. You walk into college as a freshman with a 4.0 GPA. We all do. We are not making our way up because we are already at the top. All we are trying to do is maintain this spirit of excellence. And here is what I found amazing about Gordon. And the reason why I chose to stay here for my 4-year biology program. As a member of the Islander country, you will receive all the necessary tools to stay at the top. You just have to make yourself available. Faculty and staff are here to serve and help you become your best. These support systems were afforded to me during my freshman year and beyond. After my freshman year, I became a resident assistant and a math and science tutor. I joined different clubs and organizations, including the Gordon's Honors Program, Phi Theta Kappa National Honors Society, Tri Beta Biological Honors Society, Toastmasters to improve my communication skills, and Student Government Association as a senator. In this last one in particular, last semester, I ran for SGA president and I was elected. One cannot begin to imagine how blessed I am to represent Gordon State College. I am forever grateful that Gordon State College student body has chosen me to represent them. During this past spring term, I applied for a very competitive pre-medical internship at Georgia Regents University, the Medical College of Georgia. And with the support and help of some faculty here, I got the internship that I attended over the summer. I'm going to tell you, for a pre-medical major like me, this was like a striking gold. So finally, I would like to leave each of you with the 7 levels of success. Level 1, be open-minded. Part of your academic and personal growth in college is being open to diversity. Diverse personalities, diverse culture, diverse races, diverse opinion, and even diverse belief systems. Make new friends and approach and learn from those who look or speak differently than you do. Level 2, learn to adapt. Sometimes things do not go the way you expect them to, or they are not the way you think they should be. Do not feel discouraged. Remember, the diamonds can only form under immense pressure. Level 3, be prepared. Strive for academic excellence. You are expected to be prepared every time you step into a classroom and every time you meet with your instructors or advisors. Level 4, see this as an opportunity. This is your opportunity to distinguish yourself, to challenge yourself, and to explore your potential. This is your opportunity to grow as a person and leave here with a greater understanding and appreciation for things that once you did not. Level 5, be patient and be kind. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Show respect, because every person you are going to encounter is fighting the same battle. Level 6, take care of yourself and find your balance. Sleep enough for you to focus in class and eat healthy as much as you can. Find time for yourself and for your friends and family who are your #1 supporters. Level 7, finally, and most of all, have fun. These are going to be the best years of your life. You are going to form relationships and experience new things that will remain with you for the rest of your life. Don't be afraid to make friends. Failure is the next step to success. Embrace change. Experience college. Trust me, you will not regret it. I would like to leave you with words of inspiration. Each of us is a unique strand in the intricate web of life and here to make a contribution. Words spoken by Deepak Chopra. As your SGA president and friend, I am here for you all. Thank you, and see you around campus.
Well done. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Max Burns, and I have the privilege of serving as president of Gordon State College. And I want to start by thanking your SJ president, Ornella Oluwole. She gave my speech, and she did it a lot better than I could do it, okay? But I want to share a few things, and I hope you will take them, and as you take Ornella's, take them and remember them over the next 2 years or more of your experience here. As you've heard, Convocation is a gathering. It's a calling together. Behind me I have our faculty. I'm so grateful for them. They do all the great work, and I get the privilege of working with them and working with you. We have over 200 full and part-time faculty with advanced degrees and experiences literally from all over the world. And they're here for one reason, and that is to support your success. They have gathered here in their formal academic regalia to welcome you to a college experience, to an experience that you will come to treasure and to challenge you to be successful. Only twice in your academic career will you have this opportunity. Once at Convocation today, and then again at graduation. And at graduation, the faculty will come together again and en masse and celebrate your accomplishments. Today is September the 3rd of 2014. I look forward to being at your graduation in May of 2016. That's for your associate degree. And they look forward to being here as well. I want you to know that your SGA is an extremely vital part of Gordon State College. I appreciate your president, your officers. I understand the elections close today at 1 o'clock. So if you were a candidate for SGA office, would you just kind of wait? Do we have any new students who are SGA candidates? I see one hand, one brave hand. Thank you. Any others? I don't know. We'll see over there. Okay, here's the deal. If you don't run, you can't get elected. And if you don't vote, you can't determine the outcome. So I want you to be engaged. I want you to be engaged in our SGA. I want you to be engaged in our campus activity board. You could be in History Club, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Student African American Brotherhood, the Newman Club, Toastmasters, Student Veterans of America, our tutors advising students, a Gordon Tag Group. The bottom line is there are about 40 different organizations that you can engage in. I want to encourage you to find your place, just as Ornella shared with you some of the things that she has found interesting and appropriate for her development. We're in Memorial Hall. Actually, this is the last convocation we're going to have in Memorial Hall, because next year, this is our 11th annual convocation. Next year for the 12th, we're going to be across the way in our new Student Activity Rec Center. That will have a convocation facility and a graduation facility. We'll use that. So this is the last year that we're going to be using this for convocation. It's also the last year we're going to be using it for our intercollegiate athletic events. So if you're into sports, whether it's soccer, we have any of our ladies soccer players in the house? Welcome back. You've been down to ABAC. How was Tifton? Tough? But kind of rocky, okay? How about cross country? Any cross country? These are student athletes. By the way, they got a tough schedule. Where are they? There's one over there. Serious, man? Be serious with me here. Baseball, I see some G-hats up there. Got any baseball players? Y'all are doing fall things now, right? Okay, softball, ladies, softball. Got to be in the house somewhere. Bottom line is basketball starts here in November, right? Where are you? There you go. Hey, I wasn't forgetting you. I was going to give you the big shout, okay? Let me tell you what. This is the last year we'll be playing our competition basketball in this facility in Memorial Hall. We're going to move across the way to do our competition. This seats about 1,000 folks. We're pretty full here today. That'll seat about 2,200, 2,300 for a basketball event, so we can double the crowd. The bottom line is I want you to enjoy intercollegiate athletics as well as intramural athletics. I want you to be involved in residence life. I want you to find your place, and I want you to enjoy your experience. Our coaches are working hard, and I appreciate them. I appreciate our student athletes. Let me tell you what, guys. You're a student first, and you've got to maintain your academic credentials and your academic progress in order to compete. You've got to really manage your schedule. I want to talk a minute about parking. Everybody love parking? Nah. Now, I've been around a long time on a lot of campuses, and you know what? We have this universal problem. It's called parking. You know, you all get here about the same time. You're all looking for the last place next to that building you want to try to access. You're all running a few minutes late, and that space is just non-existent, is it? Well, here's the deal. I want to make a couple quick pieces of friendly advice. Arrive early, okay? Professor White was telling me about Lombardi time on the way in before. He said that when he was a young person in Hallmark sales that they ran on Lombardi time, which was Vince Lombardi, if any of y'all know the Green Bay Packers and Vince Lombardi. The bottom line was be there 15 minutes early. Well, I'd suggest you probably need to be here 30 minutes early because it can be a hike, right? So you may want to be here a little early, anticipate a wonderful stroll through a beautiful campus, drop by one of our food service kiosks, grab you a cup of coffee or a latte or whatever else you enjoy, and then be ready for class and recognize that parking is always a challenge. Now, I have a deal for you, a special deal for you. We have a primo parking place reserved for you just off Florida Avenue. All you have to do to access that lot is to make a 4.0 this fall. You already have a 4.0, so all you have to do is maintain that 4.0. Thank you, Ornella. You have that 4.0. Maintain that 4.0 this fall, and next spring you have a really primo parking place. You can park next to Ornella. I mean, I don't know what her GPA is. Actually, I do. Much higher than mine ever was, by the way. And you can park next to her, perhaps. But the point is, we want to acknowledge and reward your good academic performance. And one way we can do that is through a simple access to a parking place. The good news is we have 5 minutes, and I can finish what I'm going to say in 5 minutes, and you're welcome to time me. I had some folks actually pull out their stopwatch and do it last time. So from here on out, I want you to sit up and take notice and be attentive for 5 minutes. Most research suggests that our attention spans are a little bit less than that, so I've got to talk fast, which means that you need to listen quickly. Okay, you ready? What do I expect of you? As president of Gordon State College, what do I expect of you? Well, I'll be honest. The first thing is I expect you to be a serious student. I expect you to be a serious student, that you make a priority in your life of the work that you're doing here at Gordon State College. Why should it be a priority? Well, the simple answer is it will change your life. Gordon will prepare you for opportunities that today you cannot imagine. You have to seize the opportunity. You have to take advantage of a quality education. So number one, I expect you to be a serious student. Number two, I expect you to set goals. I expect you to all set goals, and I'm going to give you your first goal. Complete your associate's degree in 2 years from today. 2 years, not 3, not 4, not more, 2 years. By the way, it's not that I want you to stop at an associate's degree. I want that to prepare you to complete your bachelor's degree in 4 years. So, if you're going to complete a goal of an associate degree in 2 years, I want you to make a plan, build a plan, have a schedule, a daily schedule, stick to it. Execute the plan starting today. Here's what you must commit to. Attend every class. Go to class when you want to. Go to class when you don't want to. Go to class when you like the instructor. Go to class when you don't like the instructor. Go to class when you like the topic. Go to class when you don't like the topic. Go to class when the sun's shining and when it's raining and when it's freezing. Go to class. Show up. Just be there. Good things happen when you show up. Complete all assignments. If you're asked to do something, do it. If you're asked to read something, read it. If you're asked to evaluate something, evaluate it. Be an active participant in all of your courses. Ask questions. Make them inquisitive and insightful. Make your faculty member have to pause and reflect. before they respond. Every time I get a good question, I have to back up and pause and reflect. So I want you to engage. I want you to earn, and the operative word is earn. I want you to earn B's or better in every class. A's are better than B's, so you can make all the A's you like. C's do you no good. C's say you're average. You can't be successful if you're average. B's or better must be your goal. I expect you to seek help. I expect you to seek help. None of us are good at everything. All of us need help. And I want you to get that help from the faculty and from the staff and from your fellow students. I want you to go to that Student Success Center that Ornella told you about. I want you to go in there and say, I can't write a sentence. Can you help me? I can't do a math problems. Can you help me? I don't understand this or I don't understand that. The bottom line is go to the Student Success Center, seek help, and the two most important things is go early now and go often. Go frequently. We know that if you go frequently, you are more successful. Don't get behind. If you get behind now, it's much more difficult to catch up later. Don't fall into the trap that says, well, it's early, I'll catch up. That's a trap you will likely not escape. I expect you to respect yourself and others. I expect you to conduct yourself in a professional manner. I expect you to be professional in your dress, in your language, in your demeanor, and in your attitude. I expect you to respect yourself and your fellow students. I expect you to respect our faculty and our staff. And I expect you to respect the history and heritage of Gordon State College. This school has been here for 160 years. It has provided many strong leaders for our state, our region, and our nation, and it deserves our respect. I expect you to be successful. Many of you came from supportive environments that have prepared you well for Gordon State College. Some of you are not as fortunate. Some of you have had to overcome enormous obstacles just to be here, and I applaud you. Don't let your past dictate your future. You define your future. You determine your future by your actions while you're here. Success starts with a successful first year. I expect you to be here next year. I expect you to be here next year. September the 3rd, 2015. You can't be successful if you're not here and if you're not in good academic standing to continue your journey. Finally, I agree with Ornella. I expect you to have fun. I know that's kind of hard to believe that an old gray-haired guy would ask you to have fun. That's kind of natural, isn't it? Doesn't that come along with the air you breathe and the food you eat? But I expect you to have fun and enjoy the experience. It'll come because of the memories and the friends that you make here. It's very, very, very nice, isn't it? Okay. Must be one of your new best friends. Hard to tell. I expect you to have fun. I expect you to make friends. I expect you to enjoy the experience. Your success really is dependent upon you. How you choose to engage, how you choose to take your academic responsibilities seriously. In May of 2016, we will have graduation. And like I said, my goal is for each of you to have finished your associate's degree in May of 2016. And then you can move forward to a bachelor's degree in 2018. I wish you well as you continue your journey. I appreciate your presence and attendance here. We look forward to seeing you on campus this fall. If you will stand, please, and stay in your place, you are not dismissed. Gentlemen, stand, please, and stay in your place. You are not dismissed.
Well, he already told you guys to please stand and join me in reading the Gordon State College Creed that is located in the back of your program. Thank you. Ready? I believe in education centered on the principle of empowerment, excellence, and personal growth. I believe in intellectual and academic honesty, integrity, without which I cannot earn the respect of those with whom I interact. I believe in developing a sound mind, a sound body, and a spirit that is not afraid. I believe in serving my country and my community by seeking justice, respecting diversity, and living courageously. I believe that these goals can only be achieved through hard work, open-minded inquiry, and responsible living. Please remain standing for the recessional and until you are dismissed.